Hi everyone, my name is Donier. I'm from the Shipbox team. Today will be, first of all, thank you very much for joining our webinar today. So the whole agenda for our meeting today will be going through our system, which is shipbox.com, a delivery management software. The agenda will be, we'll be going through briefly on the short history about our company and the product, and then we'll move on with the presentation itself. And at that, we'll have a Q&A session. So let's quickly go through this. Now, the first is, as I said, so let's go through let me give a bit brief info about the company, the history and the product, how we came up with it. So the shipbox.com is our product. So as a company, we started working on in this industry starting from 2004, but on this product, we start working on 2016. Specifically, we used to do a lot of different projects for our clients, for ourselves also. So we had our own other products also. So there's warehousing, fulfillment, delivery management system called storefox.com. We have this delivery management software, Shipbox, and we have our own ERP software called KPI.com. So on this one specifically, we started working back in 2016. The whole idea behind it was to target two type of clients: merchants who've been selling their products offline or online, but want to now scale it up and manage the delivery part of it. So that's what would come in. And at the same time, courier companies. Courier companies who had some system but not happy with it, so that we would offer a system, or do not have any system at all. So they will be interested in using some system to manage their day-to-day operations. That's how we started. And since we had both of the parties in the same place, so we had the couriers and we had the merchants, we started acting as a marketplace aggregator, so that we allowed our merchants or even couriers to outsource some of the deliveries or orders to other couriers. For example, if you have orders that you need to do international and you don't have fleets international to deliver, so you would look into some integration with other couriers. Or if you're a merchant and you have excess of orders that you can't deliver with your own fleet, and if you're planning to do the deliveries through other 3PLs, that's again our marketplace would come in and allow them to do that. So that's how it started. And back in 2016 itself, we joined up with the biggest e-commerce in the region called souk.com. So and they started managing the deliveries through our platform. And that's how it started. They were pushing their orders through our platform to the couriers connected, 3PLs connected to our marketplace. And we start working with them, and they invested in our company, and we set it up a joint venture, and we started working with them. And about a year later, in 2017, Souk was acquired by Amazon, and they became an Amazon company. And since they were investors in us, and we became part of Amazon Group and and we start acting as an Amazon company also. And that's how we started working with Amazon, and we worked with them for the next 3 years. And back in 2019, what happened is the Amazon replaced the whole engine of the souk.com website e-commerce with Amazon.de. And with it did that, they brought also the delivery management system that they've been using with Amazon, their own in-house delivery management system, which is called Amazon Prime. So when they brought that, so they start managing mainly the deliveries through that platform, and they start using our system a lot less compared to what they used to, and now. And since the Amazon was interested in going to the SaaS market and offering this delivery management system to other companies, we started discussions and came to agreement with Amazon that we'll be separating. So we took our product, registered a new company, new brand, rebrand the product, and started offering to our customers. So before we used to be Wing, and after rebranding, we became Shipbox and started offering to our system to all our customers around the world. Now we have customers from 28 different countries using our system. So this is just a brief history about our company and the product. Now we can move on with the presentation. So we can use the Shipbox. So what is Shipbox? Shipbox is, as I said, a delivery management solution that allows you to manage the delivery process from A to Z, starting from receiving orders from your customers, assigning to your drivers, navigation, ending up by delivering to a customer. Now, to help you out in that process, in that journey, we provide you a set of applications, not just one application, but actually a set of applications that helps you to manage the process and automate it. So these are four are the main ones. But of course, there will be add-ons there and there, but these are the main ones. It will be going through a bit more detail on each of those in the next slides. So let me give a brief on this right now. So the first is what we call admin web application, which is basically the application where you manage the whole operations, where you manage your users, you create your rules, drivers, receive your orders. Everything's done within that admin web application. And then the second one is the customer application. So there are two applications that will be available for your customers, customer web or customer mobile, using which your customers will be able to participate as a part of that what we call customer experience, right? So where they'll be able to track their own orders that they have with you or add new orders. So, and of course, the 3PL element. So that's the element where you could outsource some of your deliveries to other partners or 3PLs. If they have their own system, it would be possible to integrate. If they don't have the system, you'll be able to provide them with the system, with the web-based version of the system and the mobile apps using which they'll be able to receive orders from you and deliver those. All of those will be available as a part of the 3PL. And of course, driver applications using which your drivers will be able to receive orders, pick up, navigate, deliver, all of those. So this is a bit just a brief overview. Now we can move on um, in a bit more detailed explanations in the next slides on all of these. So who can use Shipbox? So we try to make it as generic as possible. So in the past, we had experience with all those different sort of companies, starting from e-commerce, of course, that's where we started. But at the same time, we have the courier companies, food industry, laundries, even government companies, groceries, all of those who used our system in the past. So since we started in the Middle East, most of our clients are from that region, so are from the UAE or KSA or Oman, Kuwait, all of those countries. Clients from other parts of the world also. We have clients, a lot of clients from Asia. We have a lot of clients from Africa, Europe, who are using the system. Now, this is the main slide of this presentation that gives you a big picture what Shipbox does as a system, and at the same time, how we see it as Shipbox team, the data flow between the features. And the beauty of it is that system offers you a flexibility of changing these. So for example, if some of the steps that you have here are not relevant to your business, do not fall into your business workflow, it will be possible to either switch them off or disable them or make them optional depending on the needs. So system is that flexible. Now let's quickly go through each of those points one by one. That should give you an idea what Shipbox system does in the big picture. Now, step number one is receiving orders. How are you going to receive orders, right? So once you went through the training, you activated your account, what you need to do is you need to get your orders into the system. Now, the system gives you several ways to do that. First, you can integrate it. So for example, if you have the website, if you have, a social media page, or if you have, I don't know, some other ways of getting the orders, CRM system maybe. So you can integrate those using our APIs. You can set up the connection and push the orders automatically so you don't have to do it manually. Now, if you have like an e-commerce website or something, we tried to help our customers. So we added actually a ready-made plug and play plugins. That allows you to just install those. For example, if you're using any of those most popular e-commerce CMS systems, is the Magento, Shopify, WooCommerce, OpenCart, any of those, you install the plugins. Once you do, you'll be able to push the orders into our system. So those are there also. And of course, if you're a courier company, and if you want your customers to add orders automatically, then you'll be provide them with a customer web or customer mobile applications. so that it'll be able to push orders into the system, available for Android and iOS, the mobile one. Now, once you have orders, and of course, and you can do it manually from your own admin web backend. If you're receiving, walk-in customers, in your showroom, or if you're receiving those calls, and if you're receiving orders in that way, you can easily add from your admin web application also the orders, and even import the orders from a spreadsheet. Now, you have the ordering system. What do you want to do next? You will probably want to notify all the parties about that there is an ordering system. So you won't want to send an email or a notification to a customer or recipient saying that this is your order. Here's the order ID and here's the link using which you can track the order. Or you might want to send notification to your driver to whom it's been assigned, or to the warehouse management so you can prepare the order and stuff. Now, all those notifications, in order to automate them, we have a system which allows you to set up those notifications in different languages with your own messages if you want to, fully customizable, and you can link them up to different status updates related to order, to any stages of those delivery process. Now, and you can set them in the form of SMS, text messages, emails, push notifications, WhatsApp notifications. All those different options will be available. Now, once those orders are sent and the notifications are sent, what would be the next step? Next step would be assigning those orders to your drivers. Now, again, system gives you several ways to do that, right? You can either assign those orders manually, where you pick and choose the driver and assign the order, or you can set up the automation where you set up the rules. Like, for example, you might say if the delivery location is X, or the distance is this, or size is this, assign it to driver A, or assign to driver B. So once you set up those, system will start following those and will start assigning your orders automatically to your drivers so you don't have to do it manually. Now, and you can have as many as of those as you want. Now, once you have the orders assigned to your drivers, what happens next? Drivers will receive it on their application. On their application, they will receive push notifications or SMS if you enable those. And using those, they'll be able to see the order details and accept the orders and proceed with the delivery. Now, once they accept the order, then the next step would be picking up the packages. So they'll be able to go to that location, pickup location, scan the barcode of the order. So the order stats will be updated to picked up. It will show up in your backend also as picked up, and it will even show it to your customers as picked up. And then also you can add one extra step here. Usually, whenever you deal with the deliveries, right? For example, when I receive a lot of times the deliveries, what do you do? The companies who do deliver, they call you to confirm that if you will be available at the point of delivery at the delivery location, right? At that point of location. Now, then, so once that, so in order to do that, how the system can help you? First, you can the application will have a call-in button so that you can call the client directly from the app as a driver to confirm that, or use the WhatsApp integration. Now, once that is done, the customer confirmed, then you can proceed with the delivery. Then you'll have also the routing where you'll have the navigation where the system will show which route you need to take in order to deliver the orders. We'll have that Google Maps integration that allows you to do that. So it will show you if you picked up multiple orders, what's the closest route, what's the fastest route, and which order you should deliver the first, which order you should deliver the last one. All of those there. Now, you also have the future delivery option where you can deliver orders with the future dates. Then there's cash on delivery, which is basically a really important feature. Is when you deal, if your deliveries involve drivers collecting some cash from the client, might be delivery fees or might be the the order fees that the items cost that you need to give back to your merchants, right? So all those, in order to manage that, in the system we have COD, cash on deliver management, that allows you to manage the whole workflow. So basically how it works is when you're adding an order to the system, you specify it as a cash order or as a prepaid order. It's a cash order, you specify the amount that needs to be collected from a recipient. Now, once you do that, driver will see the amount that they need to collect, and when they will reach the end of the point of delivery, and they will need to deliver the package, the system will ask them to, in order to complete the order, it will ask them to confirm that they collected the cash. So and it will be a mandatory step. They will not be able to close the order and proceed with the next one until they confirm that they collected the cash. Now, when they click on confirm the cash collected, what system will do at the background? In the finance backend, finance management, it will move the value of that money from the cash collectible to cash collected. So at the background, you'll have all that money flow where you'll be able to see how much money supposed to be collected from your client, how much money being collected, how much money being deposited to your cashier as the next step, and then later on, those extra steps after that. Now, the system allows you to easily see those. Now, once that is done, the next step, of course, driver will need to complete the order. And in order to do that, you can make it just very easy. So the driver just updates it, order is delivered, or you can make it, you can add additional steps there, like making mandatory collecting proof of delivery, which will be a client signing on the app itself, which will be saved as an image and will be saved at the background to the order itself. So it will be visible to you, or making uh, mandatory for the driver to take a photo. For example, in some cases, if so, for example, usually with the banks, when they deliver the cards, they need a photo of the ID verification so that it will be attached to the order. So all those different options available, and it's up to you to enable or disable them. Now, once that is done, the order status will be automatically updated as delivered, and that will trigger automatic message that will be sent to your customer for with a link to what we call the feature called customer feedback or rating. So it could be sent by email or any other ways. Once it's done, the client will receive it. They'll click on it from the browser or from the mobile app and provide the ratings, text version or rating, just a stars, number of stars. So very helpful. That allows you to get some feedback from your clients on your order, overall business and stuff. So very helpful. And once that happens, the next step would be, the reports. That's it. The order is finished, so you can pull out the reports relate to any stage of the delivery. Is it just submitted orders, assigned, in progress, all of those. At any point, you'll be able to pull out the report. So all of these will be available as a part of Shipbox. So this is a main, like a big picture of what Shipbox does as a system. There additional, small features there, but these are the main ones. Now let's quickly proceed to the next slide now. So integrations and how you can get orders into the system. As I said, you can use our APIs, publicly available. You can use our plugins, plug and play for the most popular CMS systems. You can use our all those communication providers, WhatsApp, Telegram, SMS service providers. You can even use those in order to get order updates directly on WhatsApp and stuff. So all those possible and available. You will have all those different sort of reports and dashboards and KPIs relate to your orders. So communication templates, message, which are briefly already mentioned. Having custom templates, sending out different messages to customers. Live tracking. Live tracking, what it is. Since your drivers will have a mobile app installed on their phones with the GPS and internet connection on it, that will allow you to track them online in real time. And the beauty of it is that at some point you'll be able to make it visible to your customers also. So that customers on the public tracking page or using the mobile app, once the drivers will be out with their delivery, they'll be able to see it on the map, see the details of the order. And these screenshots that you see right now are from the client web public tracking page. So it's not an app, it's actually a public tracking page that they receive from the message or whatever, email or text, and they click on it. They click on it, then they're seeing it on the phone. The order details, who's delivering, when it's expected to be delivered, the map details can be enabled or disabled upon your requirements. Now, so the same live tracking will be available for you in your Atomy web application, right? So first, you'll be able to see it on the map, so you'll be able to see all your fleet. So you'll be able to see who is where, and all of those will be clickable. So you'll be able to click on any of those, and you'll be able to see the screens like at the top right or the bottom left, where it shows you your driver's agenda for that day. It shows you all the routes they took, all the orders they picked up, all the orders they delivered, and all the planned ones for that day. So all those will be visible. Next. So the one on the left, what we call heat map report, that shows you order count by location. So you'll be able to see where you have more orders compared to others. Very helpful in the sense that it will allow you to see your order count by locations and plan your resource workload accordingly. The one on the right shows the feedback and ratings you received from your customers. Order exception is the options where you can track the order status, history, and all the logs related to changes. Dynamic service price configuration more relevant to the courier companies where they have different type of advanced pricings based on the size, location, type of the package, kgs and stuff. So all of those. So you can create as many as those pricing plans as you want in the system and dynamically link them up to your orders. And a bit more on automation. So what will be available there? Allocation tool is basically automatically assigning orders to your drivers. Promos, creating like those discount campaigns. CSV importing data in bulk. Sorting orders by locations. COD management and finance management, where you can manage everything related to COD, cash collections, liabilities. SLA management, setting up alerts, push notifications in the system. Bad address management, where you can specify some of the orders as bad address orders, so the system automatically will trigger the notifications which will be sent to your customers, using which they will be asking them to provide the proper address details. Requires attention is like simplified CRM element of the system, where you'll be able to escalate some of the orders that you have issues with, as it requires attention, so they'll show up in a separate dashboard, so you don't have to filter them out in order to find them in the main listing. Creating zones, right? So very helpful. So basically how it works is when you operate, when you work, when you picked up the city, for example, there are default neighborhoods, default zones of the city, right? Landmarks, landmarks and stuff. Now, but in some cases, when you want to automate it and create rules for them, you don't want to do it for each neighborhood separately. You might want to merge them into one. So one driver manages that whole northern part of the city or central part of the city on something like that. So if you want to break it down like that, what you can do is using Shipbox, you can draw up those zones on the map, draw up those zones, give a label to them, and then use them in the order assignments. Automation. Assign those zones to specific drivers or multiple drivers, and you can create as many of those zones as you want. So it allows you all of those. Tags is basically creating client categories like those B2B, B2C, platinum, gold. So you can create and then link up discount campaigns to them. Time slots, creating those schedules for your business operations or for your drivers. So all of those. Driver application. So driver application, what it is, right? And how it works. So first of all, drivers you can add from your backend. You can add as many as you want, so there's no limitation on the number of drivers you can add to the system. So once you add them to the system, all you need is just first name, last name, and email, which will be used as a username. Once you add them up, system will generate you login password. Now you get those, you give to your drivers. Once the drivers have those, what they can do is they can install the app from iTunes or App Store, Play Store. Once they do install those, they log in with their credentials, and what they can do using the app, they can see their schedule, they can update their status, they can see their profile, they can call the client to confirm, they can receive orders, they can pick up the orders by scanning barcode, they can do the navigation, they can do the delivery and handover of the package by, again, scanning the package, collect proof of payment, proof of delivery, a signature, all of those. And of course, have a, and even more, we have like a simplified gamification element that allows you to, as a driver, to see your progress based on your order, delivery attempts, and stuff. So you'll be able to have that kind of gamification element there also in the system. Can be white label if it's needed, so that you'll have your own logo and brand there. Client application, more relevant to the courier companies, where they will want to have a customer application using which their customers can track the orders they have with them as a part of customer experience, or add new orders directly from the app, and even receive the updates related to orders, call the drivers if it's needed, all those, or even print out the shipment labels, the barcodes they can attach to the packages. So all of those different options will be available for Android and iOS also. And of course, if you have like those B2B type of clients, when they want to, when they want, you want them to add orders in bulk or manage them, pull out statement of accounts, pull out the reports related to those orders and stuff. So all those options will be available on the customer web application also, that you can store under your domain with your logo at the top. So all of those will be available. So I guess that's it. Just a brief overview of the system. Thank you very much for all of your time and joining our demo today. So, and after the demo, we'll be setting up your accounts, and we'll send you those videos. We'll be more than happy to receive any of those questions that you might have, and set up a detailed, personalized demo sessions also if needed. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.